hugs are healing, right? So I went to go pick up some packages because we had some packages that came in today at our virtual mailbox drop location. So I went there, and then I still knew I had to go to the store to get a water filter because the water filter we have is going out, and we ran out of water filters. So I'm like, okay, I got to go to the store. I was thinking about going to Walmart, but I didn't want to go too far, and I knew that I wanted to be back home at a certain time to get home before it started raining and to get home before it's dark, right? So I said, let me just go ahead and I'm going to just go up here. I'm going to just go to this store right here. And I knew the Lord didn't lead me to Joel Osco, but I said, I'm going to go there anyway, just to get what I need to get. And hopefully they have what I need to get, when God had already revealed to me that I needed to go to Target to get the water filter. I can go there versus driving all the way to Walmart. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm walking around this store that God didn't lead me to, and I'm trying to find the water filter. They didn't have the water filter. They had every other filter except for the water filter that I had needed, the specific water filter that I needed. And I'm like, okay, well, let me get some other stuff. So I just started, grabbing some random stuff that I said, we could use it right now. We can get some eggs. I'll get this, get that. I think I might get a little fish or something. And so I was getting all those things, and then the conviction of the Holy Spirit was just very heavy on me. It was like, no, you need to leave right now. I'm like, leave the basket right here. So I kept the basket right there, in a certain area. And I don't like doing that. I don't like doing that because people have to put your stuff back up. But anyway, even when it came down to the milk, because they had a sale on the milk, it was like you get 3 milks for $9.99. And I thought, that's a pretty good deal. But this isn't the milk that we usually get, and they only have this one particular milk because we drink almond milk. Sometimes we drink oat milk. But I said, well, that's okay. So this is like an extra, because in my mind I have like a calculator in my mind. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll go ahead and get this, just putting stuff in the basket. And I'm like, I know I can get this cheaper somewhere else. I know I can get this cheaper at Target. And I'm not even a Target shopper. The main reason why I was going to go to Target is to get the water filter. And then I remembered that at Target they have almond milk that is cheaper. So I'm like, okay. All right, so that was all the more reason to just leave my stuff in that basket and to go. And that's the same thing with certain things in our life, when it's like, okay, God ain't tell you to be with this person. God ain't tell you to go there. And then we stay in these places where we know God ain't sent us to go, but because it's convenient and it's comfortable, we stay there, right? So so anyway, I said, let me go ahead and go. Let me go get my butt back in the car. And then I drove, less than 5 minutes away, went into Target. The Target is beautiful, by the way. I never been in the Target this big, except for, I think I have been into a Target that big. But anyway, beautiful Target off a canal, and like a canal in Roosevelt, for anyone in Chicago wondering which Target I'm talking about, which it's really nice. So anyway, I go into there. And I go over to the water section thinking I'm going to find a water filter. Nope, didn't find a water filter. So then I asked someone, where do I get the water filter? Don't worry, guys, I'm getting somewhere with this. So I said, well, where do I go get the water filter from? So young man helped me. He told me I was on the wrong floor, went to the other floor, found the water filter, exact water filters that I had needed. So went back downstairs because I had to go to the second floor, went back to the first floor to, grab some other stuff. The almond milk is, about 20 cents more than what I usually pay, but 20 cents is better than $1. To me, it is. So grab the almond milks, went ahead, grabbed, needed some eggs and a couple other things. And I ended up running into this lady, and we started talking and things and such. And as we were getting ready to depart, I asked her, did she want a hug? And she said, yeah. So we hugged, and man, the hug, it felt wonderful to me. It felt wonderful to me, and it felt wonderful to her as well. And what she said after we hugged, she said, "Oh, girl, I can go to bed now." So I say all the stuff that I said was this. God had that woman there. It was already predestined for me to meet this young woman, to give her a hug. Her name is April. If you can remember April in your prayers, please do that. But God already knew that I was going to meet her at this particular store after I tried to go to another store to do my own thing, and I'm like, couldn't find the stuff that I needed, and I would have spent way more than I had intended to spend if I had stayed at that store. And then I would have had to go to another store because I said I'll just get a gallon of spring water and we can drink off of that until I go to Walmart, which is way out the way, but I don't feel like going today. I might go tomorrow, but now I've saved the whole trip. I don't have to go anywhere tomorrow. And again, but God knew that April and Christina were going to meet at Target. I may never see that woman again. She may never see me again. And that alone could have been just, this alone was a mission. I went on a mission. I was on a mission. Even though I tried to abort the mission by going to where I thought I should go, God still had me go there. Just like if you think about Jonah in the whale, right? And God was like, no, you going to this place. And Jonah like, nah, I ain't going there. Jonah like, I'm going to hop on this boat and I'm going to go a different way because I'm not going over there. But God had him get swallowed up by the whale. He was in the whale. God sustained him. And God placed him right where he was supposed to go. And seeing that's the same thing in our lives, right? We try to go this way and go that way, or do a little shortcut here and shortcut there. It doesn't matter how many shortcuts you take. You're going to always arrive at the place where God has intended for you to arrive. Sometimes we take some detours. And in those detours, it be painful because it's like, you know what? God said to go here, but yet I chose to go over there. And then had I have went to the other place, the other store that I was thinking about going to, I wouldn't have met April. Because God already wrote that this was going to happen. And I was going to hug her. She was going to hug me. And it felt good. And I didn't realize how much I needed that hug. So when we're going out to minister to other people, my prayer has always been, Lord, minister to me first. May this word, may this message minister to me first. Decrease myself, increase your Holy Spirit in me so I can receive what it is that I need to receive. So thank y'all for listening. Hugs are healing, and you don't need a huge degree or a license or certificate to do what God has called you to do. Be encouraged.